Can y'all see me now? Hello? Okay, good. So they did a very annoying thing on YouTube. Hey, everybody, I've been here this whole time. It's been 15 minutes or something. So it said we were live, and it said, like, this stream is very healthy and all this stuff, and I couldn't tell that I wasn't talking to human persons. But neat. So the chat was, like, going at a rate. No, it's not a new camera, it's new YouTube crap. So this is what the YouTube live streaming thing looks like now. And there's a button right here that I had clicked before and gone live, and there's stuff over here that I could see, and then you have to click it again to say go live again. That's what it did. So I don't know. But yay for live streams being a thing now. Also, I can't seem to make this be transparent right now because YouTube has changed. They changed their live streaming stuff in a very annoying fashion, and I don't know how to do this. So I'm going to have to like figure out the code, or whatever the code is different. So good times. But now that it's working and people can see me, hey, welcome to Friday. I'm glad I got my big dumb face on your computer or whatever now. So can you see me now? Yeah, right. It's great. No, the camera's the same. All my cameras are the same. None of that's changed. It's just YouTube stuff. So like, what I have to have as a fun little bit of like behind the scenes. Let me see if I can pull this off here. Is I have to have this screen over here. This has got my like live stream stuff. Then I have to have this encoder over here. I can't pull it out any further. And then I have to do like a bunch of things to make them work together, I guess, is the deal. So anyway, I don't know what the deal is, but I was about to actually turn it off and then turn it back on. That's what I was about to do. So hey there hey everybody who's watching. I'm glad people are able to view it. Cool. I don't know why there was such a problem with YouTube. But I didn't click a button that I needed to click that I'd already clicked, I guess. I don't know, man. But like, whatever. Yeah, if Mike streams in the woods, is he really streaming? No, he's not. Let's see. Chat isn't working for you now. You can see it in your window, but not your... I don't know why that would be. An important question. Should I drink from your already open box of wine or open a new bottle? I mean, the thing about boxed wine is it lasts for a long time. It's good for a very, very long time, so that's nice. Glad you made it. I've been here the whole time. I just totally thought I was talking to people, and I wasn't. People were talking in a way that made it seem like maybe they could hear me. And then so we were like, I don't know. Is this a show? I don't see anything. So let me turn down some saturation. It resets all my camera settings every time I close it too. It's so dumb. What Robert Oster ink do you have in that Monteverde? Wait, next to that. Oh, that's Carolina Blue. I was just cleaning out some stuff that I had underneath my like a thing I can't show you because my video camera cable isn't long enough. Is that underneath all this is a big mess, and then B, I have a whole bunch of ink down here that I've been meaning to get around to reviewing, and I just haven't done it yet. So those things were in my pile of stuff I needed to review, but I've actually already reviewed them. So I decided to move them. So yep. All right, close and open. It's working now. Yeah, I don't know why. It's totally weird. But yeah, you ought to be. It seems Bill, anybody with health problems ought to be quarantining themselves as much as they possibly can, just to keep out of the way of the curve, so to speak. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that, but that's what I guess. Don't know what it is. Let's see. You got the look. See, now the chat on my screen is actually going faster than the chat on my other screen. Got the lock the A5 case and tool roll in today. Seems like it's going to be pretty nice. Thanks for the review. You're welcome, Boop. Actually, I haven't even had a chance to review those yet. I just started using them like today-ish, or the other day. Did you feel like it was your best stream ever? Then realized no one was watching. Somebody was like, worst stream ever. And I'm like, thanks, Dave. But let's see. Yeah, so I've been using this A5 guy here. And it's actually working out really well. I actually like this closure. I was talking to Figboot, David Parker, the other day, because he also got this whole set of stuff. And he was saying that this pin loop was totally useless, but I think it's because he wasn't putting enough stuff in there. This is really meant to have more stuff. And when you have to like learn how to open it because this is not super intuitive. Like the thing to do is to grab it here and push towards you and up, and it'll open and close like pretty much every time. So that's nice. If you put enough stuff in there, this is a very nice pen loop. It's very functional. I've got one of their Lockbee pads in the front. I've got my Hobonichi in the back. I haven't got anything in the middle. I've only just started using this, but I really like these little pockets. I've been putting stuff in these pockets, usually pretty temporarily, so that's pretty cool. Keep almost buying all the Lockbee. Yeah, I like it. I like it so far. That's my quick review. Is I like it. What did I do with my pens and stuff? One sec. Aha. Good. I've just been getting used to using this bag, which is the Tom Ben Maker's bag. I actually bought this from Brad, like, it was a while ago. And I haven't used it a whole lot. I use it occasionally, but it's very useful for some stuff, so. Let's see. Keep almost buying all of it. I like it. Just sort out your big mess this weekend since you're working from home, self-quarantine since tonight. Oh, nice. I really reminded to get toilet paper. Apparently that's the thing. I wonder when her grandkids are getting shipped to her. Goodness. Oh, I see what's going on there. Hey, folks. Hey, your great wants this broken in a bit more? Yep, I think so, too. You put things in pockets? I totally do. I know. Well, I wasn't sure how I was going to use those little pockets because they're not very deep. And so I wasn't sure what I was going to do with them or why I needed 3 or 4 of them, but they're pretty useful. Company used to have a different name. It did have a different name. Yeah, Bond. That's it. Bond Travel. That sounds right to me. Yep. I don't know why they rebranded. I don't really know the story there, but I will probably ask. Maybe they didn't want to, like, they were tired of the Bond and James Bond stuff. Like, oh, Bond, oh. Yeah, this virus will screw supplies from Japan and things like Galen leather. I don't know about Galen. I don't know what's going on in Turkey. Who even knows? But yeah, Japan, I think, is anything coming through there is going to change, I imagine. Wish it wasn't that color. I prefer the black nylon. Oh. Well, I actually really like the brown and gold, but yeah, it's a particular choice. But yeah, I would guess that things that are being shipped or manufactured and have to be shipped to a different country, I would imagine there will be delays. Delays. I'm just writing down questions right quick. Most Bond disappearing. Well, they turned into Lockbee. Yeah. Lockbee stuff is way better. Bond was too tactical. Oh. They changed the color and stuff too, right? Didn't they used to be black like Nancy was preferring? Can I get 1,000 subs? Why is this recommended? I don't know, but welcome. Virus came from here. Yeah, I don't know why this is recommended, but hey, welcome. I'm glad you got recommended. Let's see. Ask about Bond. Good. Anything else you want to know about Lockbee? Let me know, and I'll ask them before I do my like full-on review of that stuff. Because I think it's always good to have questions that the community wants, because I don't think of them all the time. So, yep. Weird. I've got like different streams going at different times. Very interesting. Took has 0 cases according to the media. Wow, cool. I think it was all black zippered thing. Yeah. Your Bond pocket notebooks are orange and green. Oh, orange and green is cool. Yeah. I think I saw them, and there was like a silicone lining inside the tool. What is it? Where is my tool thing? Here it is. Yeah. So like the lining in here, I really like these buckles, man. But inside these elastic bits, I guess used to be silicone. It made it really hard to get things out. So like trust me, well, maybe a little bit worse than that, but yeah, I haven't actually used this tool roll yet. I need to start doing that. I just haven't had an opportunity. So I was actually talking about that while I was offline, apparently. So did my college go to all online courses? Yeah, we're in the process of doing that. So we are as of today, officially suspended on our face-to-face classes for, they said, like a week. Nobody really knows what suspended means in this case. We'll review, do a small comparison with Galen. I don't have anything. What do I have that's comparable? Oh, I do. Yeah, I can do that with a couple of things. So, like, now what did I do with the other? There we go. So the only things I have that are comparable are these two A5 portfolios. But yeah, I can do that. They're very, very, very different products, though. Like, pretty much different in every way. So I can if you like. Better than expelled? Yeah, that's true. We are officially on suspension for who knows. So suspended for a week, and then online instruction as much as possible for the duration. Who knows? Who knows how long it's going to be? I'm guessing the rest of the semester. Like, I'd probably put $50 on that. I haven't heard anything official, but I would be surprised. They've been suspended through 4-5. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see how it goes. Schools here are closed for 5 weeks. Nah, that seems right-ish. Do you have the Bond A5? It's very similar to the Lockbee one without the rubbers. Oh, I see. Professional video do right in your wheelhouse. Yeah, it is actually. I've also been teaching online for probably 15 years. So teaching online is not new to me. This class I'm teaching is concurrently online already, so I'm not really worried about it. Actually in better shape for online classes than your colleagues. No, I definitely am. I've been doing this for ages. Kids have spring break next week, and the school extended another week, so get 2 weeks off. Do you keep our used stuff that you've got for review reference and all of it? Yeah, I do. I don't sell. I should say I've never sold things that I've gotten for review. I don't know how people feel about that. Actually, I've got sort of a I feel like I shouldn't. I don't really know why, but I feel like I shouldn't sell stuff that I've gotten for free. Although, like, I don't really know why I feel that way, but I do. You know, it's one of those sorts of things. Kids' school is closed until April 14th. Wow. Yeah. Well, your kids are pretty young, right? K through 12 are closed till March 30. Yeah, a bunch of states have suspended their entire school system. Minimum of 2 weeks. Online notice today. Oh, I see. Yeah. Teachers about stuff every Friday to be credit. Sure. There you go. You don't get to be off work. Oh, I'm not off work at all. Could auction for charity instead of selling. Yeah, I could. I guess. I'm also a bit of a lot of the stuff I get. I don't get a lot of stuff for free, really. Every once in a while it happens, but it's not super common. But a lot of times I keep it because it's great as a reference between different things, or it's something that I'm just gonna keep using. Spend the funds on new stuff to review. Yeah, that's kind of the way it goes. Or give them away. Yeah, I do that sort of stuff. Assume I might buy stuff for review as well. Oh yeah, no, I buy stuff for review all the time. Yeah. What do I teach? I'm a university level philosophy professor. Is my day job. So never sold any of the cell phones you used to get for free, which you've given away. That seems like a fine thing to do. I like to pass it along when I can. And so if I'm selling stuff, it's stuff that I've either made, bought, or had made for me. Like the rickshaw stuff or my Franklin Christoph pens, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I got to go back to my prior video for one of those Wax Canvas daybooks. Yeah, that's that's this little guy, which I've only just started using. I kept I kept this wrap on here because it actually stays on really well, and I think it looks cool with the Lockbee stuff behind it. So, do you force yourself to use it even if you don't like it? That's an interesting question. I haven't really gotten much stuff that I don't like much. I don't really care for this little Amazon Basics pen, but I bought it. My nib kind of sucks. It's fine, but it's not good. The one that Fig Boot got was actually very good. It wrote very nicely. This one isn't great. Let me see if it starts up. Yeah, no. No, it doesn't. No, that's the wrong thing. This. Just been sitting on my desk. Come on. No, this thing's toast. Come on. But no, I don't think I've been in a situation where I have to use a thing that I hate. So that's good. Oh, you're a philosophy major? Oh, that's cool, Mike. Very cool. Very, very cool. Might as well spend money while at home. Heck yeah. I need you and SBR Brown to put a course on how not to go broke while working from home during the virus. Yeah. Tips for switching to online halfway through the semester. Be careful. So, I mean, Claire, you're a stationary person, so you're probably in good stand instead because you're used to like writing notes about stuff and making notes to yourself. So that's good. Oh, get Audrey to fix it for you. I mean, maybe. I think it's just kind of like well. Here's one problem immediately I found. Is that I don't even know if you can see it. The feed is way off center. Like it's gotten twisted. Needs to be. I need to pull it. I probably need to clean it. I never cleaned it because when I did the review, I wanted it to be the sort of thing that like you'd do if you just like didn't really know about fountain pens. You got a pen in the mail. You pop the ink cartridge in there and go with it. So I didn't rinse it out. I haven't cleaned it. I didn't adjust it. I didn't do anything. It's not great. So yeah, I mean it could be made okay, but we'll let it persist in its natural state for a bit. Switching to online stuff halfway through the semester. So like as a student, the thing you need to do is be very cognizant of when stuff is due. Give yourself a schedule and like stick to it. Make sure that you've like kept track of all your stuff. Because you don't have somebody there telling you, hey, turn this in next week. You need to be self-guided. But as a stationary nerd, you've probably got notebooks that you can turn to that purpose and post-it notes and things like that. Review games and get some for free, but you don't sell them. I have a charity raffle at the end of the year and raffle them off. Oh, that's cool, Netters. That's cool. Get it tuned, give it away. Yeah, maybe. Get Audrey to fix it for me if I know somebody I do. Oh, it's a TA in a class that has to go online, and the professor's in her mid-70s and never done an online class. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. Wondering if your thoughts on a product changed because you kept using it after you reviewed it. Maybe. Let me see if I can think of any off the top of my head. I mean, I liked that Amazon pen more when I like first got it, but that was like a first look video. But the thing is, like, I never review stuff when I first get it. So, like, these guys, I haven't done a review. I just did, like, an unboxing and first impressions because I haven't used it enough to really tell you anything about it. So, yeah. Yeah, you can adapt to something or away from something. That's true. Like, it just didn't work out. But, like, I mean, this is something I got last year. This is the Galen Leather A5 zippered portfolio thing. And I still use it all the time. This is, always in my bag. So you're tired, you need to join. Well, I'll tell you what, you don't actually need a note to join because I couldn't get my stream figured out for the first 15 minutes. So your wife's never done one either, but she'll be able to figure it out. Yeah. So, I mean, the thing about, so here are some tips for people who are maybe having to teach online for the first time. I don't know if I have any first-time online teachers aside from David's wife, but best practices are clarity and homogeneity. If teachers are getting together to do this stuff, make sure you're using the same terms. Everybody should call them modules, or everybody should call them chapters, or everybody should call them parts, or whatever the thing is. You should make the syllabus easy to read and easy to get to. You should have like a regular schedule as much as possible. So like have things turned in a way that makes sense. And like regularly every week or two or whatever. And that just helps students because it helps them keep in tune with the course. Give them a video that says like, here's what the things are in the course now. And like do a screen, capture thing. You can do it with a lot of programs. I have a Mac, so I use QuickTime. It's very easy and it's built in. And so like show them around the course and where to find things. That's the best way to do it. What products have I changed my mind about over time for the better or for the worse? Ooh, that's a tough one. What have I changed my mind about? I'm looking around my desk looking for products that I might have changed my mind about. I don't, so like one thing I found I don't really use is these little notebooks. I like this cover. This might actually make me use it, but it turns out that I only use these like as gardening notebooks and stuff. Like this one right here is about plants and this little story supply guy. It's about plants and like where I've planted them and what they want and all that kind of stuff. So I use them for a lot of things like that, but I don't really carry one. But key to taking classes online is to schedule your time to be online in class. Don't wait for the mood for class. That's true. Like you got to treat it like a job, and that's the same as like any work from home person that's like transitioning to that. Is treat it like a thing, like a thing you're doing and are gonna do. So ready for this week to end? Yeah, I bet. Let's see. First time online instruction. Oh, so you're going online for the first time. What do you teach, Planescrafter? Lockbee doesn't seem to have their pocket notebooks in blank. Oh, interesting. What do I have? Yeah, I've got dots. I don't know if they have much in blank. Ruled. Yeah, they've got their larger one in plain, but it doesn't look like they have the smaller one now. Galen has great TR pocket. Oh, yeah. Yeah, go for Galen, I think, for those. Also, I mean, I've been using... Yeah, this is a blank one from Galen. It's a very nice little notebook. Lots and lots of pages. This is actually my my like workout journal. Like when I work out, a lot of times I'll try to remember to write in here about what I did and all that kind of stuff. But I've been bad about that lately. That is writing down stuff. Let's see. Your bond or dots? Yep. Oh, I see. Tony. Our teacher been using Google Classroom all year, so the transition to online shouldn't be too bad. I haven't used Google Classroom. I actually don't even know what that is. What is it? I feel like you need someone who makes blank notebooks. If only. If only. Working from home for almost a year now. So much of a change. Yep. I get it. Hey, Alex. Welcome, welcome. What do you teach, Planescrafter, if you don't mind me asking? But I mean, if you have questions about online instruction, I'm willing to, like, we can talk about it because I've been doing it for a long time. You miss knitting and pin meetups? Yeah. I guess you could have like a knit and sit or whatever online, but it wouldn't be as fun. Get 2 lock pieces and do nice. We shows later in the year can go forward. I do too. I've actually got a plane ticket to Chicago. I don't know if Chicago is going to happen, so we'll see how it goes. I meant to ask you about this workout business. I'm just trying to work out for yourself the first time in about a decade. I'd like to track mine in some way. To know where to start. Any suggestions? I don't know. I started working out again with Audrey. Actually, Audrey's doing it right now. She's doing strength training at the moment. I can hear the music in the background. I think like start easier than you think you need to, because if you're just starting working out, then your body is not used to it. And if you like wreck yourself, because I used to do this all the time, you like get wrecked and then you don't ever want to work out again. So like start easy is the way to go. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. I changed my mind on. Critical writing, nice. Going with a blog. Papers have all been in Google Drive folders. Only changes reading blog. Yeah, it's pretty good, Planescrafter. I mean, if you can give your students like some access to video stuff, you don't mind videotaping yourself, that would probably be helpful. Students like that stuff, and they want to have a face and continue to have a face. But critical writing, that seems like that's the sort of kind of thing that you can do online fairly well. Hey, Louisa. Oh, hey, how you doing in Italy there, Louisa? Goodness. Any good online resources about how to develop a syllabus? Almost certainly, but I don't have one. I've just been writing syllabi for a long time. One thing that a lot of people do, in fact, everybody does this, is go out and find syllabi from your peers and other institutions and stuff, and see how that goes. Because just look what other people are doing and do that kind of stuff too. Probably your institution has a format, like they might have a template for syllabi. Do Google Hangouts, good. Kids are all home for the next 3 weeks. That is a full house, Jesse. Yikes. University has just gone fully online for the remainder of the semester. Stuff is crazy. A little bit crazy. Yeah, we were doing the same thing, Alex. Post the assignment as a doc and link videos as needed. Students submit right through Google Docs. Oh, interesting. Yeah, nice. So we have an LMS called Canvas, which is a learning management system. It's like Blackboard or lots of those other things, but we can do a lot of that stuff inside our LMS. So hopefully if people have been using Canvas as they should be, then it won't be a huge transition. Like I don't use a textbook, so all my stuff is already in Canvas. And I've got it broken into modules. They've got reading assignments. They've got any video. They've got like whatever I want. I post in modules, and those are like sequential. Let's see. You've done that before too. Yep. To cancel out all your Chicago trip stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Interactivity. Don't make online videos a monologue. Take questions to break it up. Well, it can be. A lot of people aren't doing live streaming, Alexander. A lot of it is asynchronous, which means I do all the teaching and then later on somebody does the learning. I'm going to try to do some. I'll use Canvas and Zoom. I've never used Zoom, but I hear it's good. Canvas is great. I love Canvas. A lot of people are like, oh, Canvas sucks, but they're wrong. Canvas is really good. Your daughter's daycare is open. Well, I mean, hopefully that's the way it goes. Hopefully people are still open to that. Sit back to back at the office. Just gonna say now we're both stuck working from home. We actually see less of each other. Weird. Oh, because you have different offices. Yeah. Yeah, if you're not live, and most of the time you're not live. A lot of it's asynchronous. In fact, like one of the great things about an online class is you can do it asynchronously. So like you don't have to be in a particular place at a particular time, and that's super helpful for people who have jobs and outside lives and kids. And right now, like a lot of people are at home and they have more distractions than they counted on because, like some folks in the chat are saying, like your kids are home because they can't go to school either, and that makes it like pretty tough to get work done during normal times. Yeah, I've seen some stuff out of Italy that's pretty scary there, Louisa. So take care. I hope you're doing okay. They're not good there at all. High school math, huh? Nice. As a student, Canvas and Brightspace are your favorite ones. Very easy to use. I don't know Brightspace. That's not one I know. But yeah, Canvas is very helpful. It's got all kinds of integrated tools. I can pull up my Canvas shell if y'all are curious. I'll manage. Will be fine. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. So like, this is what my Canvas looks like. There's a thing up here about coronavirus saying things are going to be online. Yeah. So they're like, oh, we're suspending face-to-face. But, I mean, I told my students, and they were pretty psyched about this, actually, that my class just isn't going to stop because I don't need to. But so this is like what my Canvas shell looks like. This is all my grading I have to do. This is things that are coming up. Recent feedback. I don't have any of that right now. And then if I look at an online course, everything's broken into modules. So mine is this is a little more complicated than what the student sees. They only see stuff with check marks, but I have here the module commentary and reading. That's all stuff that's like their reading assignments plus commentary to help explain it and draw attention to various issues. I've got stuff here on like how to write notes, how to write philosophy papers, case response instructions, how not to be a plagiarist, all this kind of stuff. So it's all pretty linear, pretty well laid out. And then you've got a calendar that helps out with that stuff too. So, got to keep people, organized. It's really important. Let's see. You Zoom with one of your doctors is often traveling, giving lectures. Oh, interesting. Not looking forward to taking Calc 3 online. It could be worse. I should be looking forward to taking Calc 3 in general. That's the more important bit. Let's see. Question: does anyone repair one of those small brass wax seals? You broke a wax seal? How'd you do that? No, I've never had to repair one. Yeah, what? Like, I've never tried to do that. No. You probably need to melt some brass or something, right? Use backboard and Canvas. Yeah, I've used them both too. And Moodle. I don't want to use Moodle ever again. Like, I withdrew an application to a university that I was looking to teaching at because they used Moodle, and I'm like, no, Moodle's so bad. I don't even want to teach at that university. At the seam. You mean like you broke a handle off, maybe? You loved Calc 3? Well, you're a big nerd, Jesse. You mean like at the seam or something? I think this one's brass, maybe. But it doesn't really have a seam. I don't know. I tried to vacuum over it. Oh, goodness. That's not great. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Algebra in motion intervals. Nice. I actually liked calculus just fine. I didn't hate it. All brass including the handle. So it's the handle that broke and not the actual seal? Because with the handle, then I'd say just get some... Oh, yeah. I'd say, like, use any kind of adhesive you want. Like, it doesn't get that hot, so I wouldn't worry about it, you know? I've heard horror stories about Moodle. It's a mess. It's a freeware, and you get everything you pay for. So I got a couple of things pen-related if we want to do, like, a pen-related thing. Didn't get past pre-cal in high school. Oh. Yeah, I did pre-cal and calculus in high school, and I did calc for business in college, and it went very badly. But, you know, that's the way it goes. I was actually doing great, but... Talk to me about philosophy. I know you taught Just War into this stuff, natural theology and philosophy, 20th century theorists and Platonists, Neoplatonists, of course, the Greeks, all of them. I don't know all the Greeks. I'm not an ancient scholar. I know enough to get into trouble, but yeah, Just War stuff is definitely in my wheelhouse. Yep. Natural theology? I don't even know what natural theology is. Especially fresh one time the calculus and imaginary math is using imaginary numbers. I bet that gets you some applause. Psych majors for a reason, yeah. I started out as a psych major, but it turns out I don't like people that much. So, yeah. So I got a couple of things this week, which is fun. It's kind of where just please, careful, let's spread it. Yeah. Well, that's what all this self-quarantining and like calling off of events and stuff is. It's kind of necessary. I am not familiar with those people at all, Alex. Let me do some quick Googling. French Catholic philosopher raised in France. Huh. Nope, I am not familiar. He's got a listing in the Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy. That's cool. Huh. Natural theology. Anyway, I'll look it up later. But nope, it's not a thing I'm into. Philosophy, it's like... people don't think about it that much, but it's kind of like saying, like, oh, I do science. And I was like, oh, cool, let me tell you about quantum physics. And they're like, well, I'm an evolutionary biologist, right? Like, it's sectioned off. There's only so much a person can know. So, yeah, I don't know that one. 1580 on the SATs. That sounds smart. Natural theology, like Aquinas. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't do theology at all. That is not my wheelhouse. I know Aquinas because he did some philosophy, but I don't know about theology. Yeah. Yeah, I'll check him out. But yeah, like I don't do theology. So if you want to talk theology, you're going to talk to somebody else. I know nothing about that. So the things I've gotten this week are kind of two. This one is actually Audrey's. She decided she needed to get one of these. Philosophy suffers from science envy. That's not true. This new yellow Twisby, regular from a friend who's kind of a pen pal of hers, and I have seen this online a bunch of times and been really tempted by it. So it's actually Sailor Manyo Ha, which is a really interesting ink. So it's actually getting a little bit washed out here for some reason. Let me throw a little bit more light to see if that helps. Nope, that's worse. But it's actually pink in this bit. Like it's got pink and purple in there along with like blue highlights. It's really, really very interesting. And it looks actually pretty okay out of this this broad nib. Like a pastel Theane? I don't know what that means. Y'all throwing out the words I don't know. But yeah, it is kind of a pastel. But there it is. That's better. I think it's actually very nice. I thought I was going to hate it, so I put it in Audrey's pen so she could hate it. But it goes down pretty light, and then it darkens as it dries, which is pretty nice. And it gets all these like interesting colors. Like there's some green in there. It's a wacky color. This Sailor Manyo Ha. Whoa. My stream status has just gone to poor. I hope y'all are still getting enough video here. I have to tell Audrey not to be live streaming while I'm trying to stream. Oh, now we're back. So that's good. Let's see. It looks more past. I don't know that one. Yellow Twisby 2 is wonderful to get something bright yellow. It's much more. Oh, this? It's very yellow. It's like lighter than school bus yellow. I don't know what to compare it to. It's a cool color. I kind of dig it. Good thing you don't like base yourself more than people like you. Yeah, I don't either. Swinging back and forth getting a Twisby Eco. I have an Eco T that I really like, but no Eco. Not sure about spending the money. Like School Bus Yellow, I feel like is darker, at least around here. But so I have an Eco T as well. This is the Eco T. This is the Eco Yellow. I've got like 3 or 4 Ecos at this point. There's not a huge difference between the T and the regular. So if you like the T, you'll probably like the regular one just fine. The T just has a slightly triangular grip section, whereas the regular one just doesn't. It's sort of just smooth and round, but they're not that big. They're not really that different. So, yep, you ain't got to worry about that. He took agree with Tony. Yeah, well, sometimes you got to agree with Tony. He's right about some stuff. And then the other thing I got is this, which is an Aurora Optima. I found this on Slack. Somebody was selling it at a price that I could not ignore. I don't usually do a whole lot of gold trim on things, but I think with this very dark red and the black end caps, the gold trim really pops and it looks cool. And this one, I have an ink in here that either I don't like the ink or I don't like the nib very much. I need to adjust it a little bit. Because, man, this one is kind of disappointing. Let me find the card. Looks brighter from the front view, huh? I can't tell if there's a difference. Yeah, there's not a huge difference. There is a difference, but it's not a big one. Where is it? There we go. I've got Coffee Break in there currently. And it just looks kind of weak sauce. Like, I don't know if the flow is wrong. I shouldn't have put a new ink in a new pen. You can send it in for a Rushi? I mean, I guess I could, but I think it's already pretty. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to mess with it. I like the way it looks, so. I don't like the grip section on the Eco T. Yeah, I mean, it's different. Like, I don't think Audrey likes it as much either because of the triangular shape. But it's pretty, for me, it fits great. But also I like Lammies and all that other kind of stuff that have that triangular shape too. So I don't know. But I think they're both fine. Yeah. But yeah, it is a really pretty pen. I think it's gorgeous. It's the first Optima I've gotten. I have a couple of 88s, but I don't have an Optima. I mean, this is pretty much the same pen if you're looking at an Optima. So like, or an 88. So like this is the 888, and this is the Optima. And they're the same pretty well, except for the ends. Just the ends are square instead of round. The VP stub is weird. The VP stub is weird. I think it's less weird than it used to be. But, let's see. You need an Eco. Stubs look nice. Really got a Pilot VP stub and we'll be returning it right in cursive italic hand. I'm very used to this stub, but that was weird. So the thing about the VP stub is that it started out life as a very, very crisp italic. Their first generation of pens were so crisp they were difficult to write with. I didn't care for it. I don't know what the new ones are like. I haven't had a chance yet, so I don't know. I haven't bought a Vanishing Point in a while, actually. I think my Black Guilloche one was the last one I bought. Had a VP ground to a cursive italic. VPs have such good, like a good amount of tipping on them that you can grind them to pretty much anything. Lefty grip is weird. Oh yeah, for sure. Don't know if you should have a nib master touch it over, just get a broad and have it ground to a stub. Yeah, probably get a broad and grind it to a stub if you want. It's a... Huh. The battery just went out in this thing. Yep. This light's toast. Kimberly, calm down. You just typed the same thing 4 times. Like, oof, go slower. You shipped my Jersey Tony by mistake. Well. Oh, Tokyo Pen Stations. Or Tokyo Station Pens. Yeah, nice. Yeah. So yeah, those are my only 2 like stationary things this week. I still haven't decided what to ink this up with. I did do another thing. And I said I've been using this word gauge pen from Conklin, and it is surprisingly good. It feels nice. It's got a good ink capacity. This nib is really good. It's a very nice one. So that's definitely worth trying out, these new Conklins with the Yovo nibs. And I put an ink in here that I really like because I got a bottle of some things. So at Pen Club this last week, it was our ink swap day, and my friend Celeste was selling off a bunch of her ink stuff, and she had a whole bunch of these Diamine music inks that she was selling off. So I got these at like $5 a piece. So I got Chopin, which is it's in here, and it is a really brilliant blue-black. I got Handel, which is totally weird. Like, this is a weird color. It looks like a mauve or something on here. In person, it's very strange, and I dig it. And then I got Mozart and Bach, which are kind of like a brown and a red brown, because they look cool too. So I'll try those out. But I put Handel in this, not Handel, Chopin in this word gauge, and I really like it. It's good. Let's see. I see here Bacchus is good. Yep, Bacchus is my preferred guy. That's true. Bacchus did a pair of grinds for me on these pens at the Baltimore Pen Show that I didn't have a chance to show, and I don't really have a good way of showing right now. I need to have a better like close-up camera than I have available for live streaming. But he did a Predator grind and a reverse grind for me. So they're like, they do different things on the top and bottom, and they're really cool. Let's see. Oh, you can crisp it up. If you want to make it more crisp, then yeah, just like get your current one worked on. If you want it less crisp, I would say get a broad and have somebody stub it for you. But you want it crispier, yeah, that can be done pretty easily, I would think. I have baby's bottom. That's weird. That doesn't sound good. Usually, the stubs I've used on VPs have been pretty impressive. You're welcome, Alex. Did you get the appropriate number of words for your bird gauge? I don't know yet. Let's see what it's at. I don't know. It says I've written just a touch under. I've got like a little bit less than 4,000 words left. I haven't actually had it inked up long enough to run through an ink fill, but it holds a lot of ink, so maybe. Mark's one of 3 or 4 Nibmeisters touch your pens. I mean, that's most of the Nibmeisters. There aren't that many of them. Yeah, if you want something done, give it to Mark. But yeah. He's really good. Also, Gina is very good. I had this pen done by Gina. It came with a grind that she probably did originally, and it was too sharp for me, so I had her like smooth it down a little bit. Now this is great. And he said it was Blue Water Ice from Robert Oster, which is an ink that I sometimes forget about. And it's really good. I dig it. I got the VP stubs tuned. Oh, yeah. Let her know which one you liked better. That would be helpful, I think, to her. There were 7 in Baltimore. That's true. But if he's letting 4 people do them, that's most of them. New review for... that's too bad. Crispify the stub. I mean, you could. I think it's easier to make things crispy than it is to make them round, because you might run out of material. But I'm not a nib grinder. That's more Audrey's. That's Audrey's bailiwick, and she's working out right now. Some are smaller versions of the CM. I mean, the CM is kind of nice. I like that nib. I'm a fan. Yeah. No problem with that thing. But all right, what else you got? Oh, I got a new thing for my microphone. I got a little windshield. It's already gotten cat hair on it. I don't know how exactly. But oh, yeah, if you're going through a place with no internet, that's probably what happened. Was Mark at Baltimore? He totally was. Yep. I had 2 things done by him there. Should have had more, but I had these 2 done. Yeah. VP has a mechanical error. It sticks when I click send back to Gully for a new one. They say it's a rare issue. It's completely stuck in. Whoa, that doesn't sound good at all. Because the thing you're jamming down sounds like the nib. Yeah, well, I'm glad they fixed that. I've never had that happen. VPs are usually very consistent. Pretty good. Atlanta has been officially canceled. I don't know what's going on with Atlanta. I think they ought to cancel it, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know when people are gonna. So in my area, I haven't seen a whole lot of that actually. I just got back from PetSmart, and there's plenty of stuff there. Or else people are just like, screw the pets, we don't need to help them. But I went and got a bunch of cat food, some cat litter, necessities. I was gonna go to Target. It didn't look that packed, but I ran out of time. So a bit worried about that kind of thing. So many people collect VPs, and this issue must be very rare. Oh, yeah, I think it's really rare. I haven't had any problems. You'd be surprised ATL is held. I mean, I would be too, but you never know. You never know. I mean, it's going to be a blow to the nib grinders a little bit. It's going to be a blow to especially the vintage sellers, I think. So like if you're going to go to the Atlanta Pin Show and you don't go, the CM is their like italic stub kind of nib. Comes on their squid pen, that kind of stuff. But if you were going to go to an Atlanta Pin Show and they don't hold it, go online and help out a vendor that was going to be there. I know at this point, I think Franklin Christoph is still going, but if they don't, they'll just do an online pin show situation, is what I hear. I imagine others will try, but help out a pin vendor because they depend on these things sometimes. Some are just jacked up and scratchy. That sucks. I've only gotten 2, and they've both been really good. Yeah, if you can't go to a pin show, try to buy online from your favorite pin peeps. It's true. I mean, you can go to inkyd.com if you want. I got some stuff there. Vintage sellers will be hurt. I think so. And also, hey, John, what's up? Yeah, I think they'll be hurt the worst because a lot of them don't really have a robust online presence anyway, and so they're going to be trying to figure that out, and it ain't going to be easy. So, yeah, who knows? Who knows what's going to go down? But yeah, help out a vintage seller or something. Yeah. Already a Facebook pin show launched today. Nice. You'll be hurt by not going to Chicago. Yeah, I imagine. And I mean, it's tough to ship paper and stuff overseas. That's not easy, as I'm sure you know. Facebook pin show. Interesting. Yeah, I don't. I'm not on Facebook all that much. Hey, Sandra, what's up? But yeah, I would like to. I'll help out by buying pens if that's a thing I need to do. I'll do that. Oh, so I just got my my weekend deals from Pin Chalet here. Montegrappa's. They got the Mia still. I'm surprised they have the Mia. Let's see what they're selling them for. $600. Woo! That's actually not bad for the Mia, which is this pen. The Mia was starting out at like $1,000, and it was not selling much cheaper. This looks like a really interesting pen, and I haven't had a chance to see it yet, which is the Monteverde Ritmo. Has anybody seen one of these things in person? I mean, that clip looks kind of. That's a weird looking clip. I don't know if I like that clip at all. Are there any other angles? No. But the pen itself looks pretty cool. Like, this looks nice. Looks like kind of like the Faber-Castell Intuition, but this section looks a little bit less bad. Magnetic cap design. Let's see how that goes. But some of their magnetic caps have been cool. I don't know. Anybody ever used one of those? No odd tonight. No, she's actually in the other room working out. She was doing a bunch of stuff this afternoon, grinding and stuff like that. She's like, I got stuff I gotta do. So she's not gonna be on here, but she will be back. It's called the Monthly Virtual Pin Show. Oh, good. I'm glad Mike's on it. Mike's a good dude. I like that guy. Is it overblown? It is not. No, take it seriously, Alex. So, like, it's basically a cold. It's not exactly a cold. It's actually related to, it's a version of the coronavirus, which is what SARS and stuff was too. So, it is serious. But pneumonia is usually what gets you, and it's very contagious. So, yeah. So, like, here's actually, Eric. I saw Eric getting that from them, and I haven't got one actually. Let me see if I can find this bit on Twitter. Because I follow a bunch of scientists on Twitter. That's the thing I like. If the cap feels good, that's the important bit. Yeah. You gotta. That's the thing. Let's see. Where's the? I'm looking for a particular person. How do I search Twitter? Here we go. I always forget people's Twitter names because I'm not on Twitter all that much. But when I am, it's science. Sarah here. Was she posting about it? Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm not going to spend a lot of time scrolling through Twitter. But, oh, you can't add the link? Yeah, you got to send it to a mod. So if you want to get on Slack and send it to one of the mods, that'd be awesome. Like the basic idea is that you want to flatten the curve. So when you have any of these like pandemics or novel viruses or these new infections, you get like this spike in cases, right? So you get like this spike, and then like this is where the people die because like hospitals can handle this much of the spike, maybe, and then this stuff up here doesn't get treated. So what you want to do, and the reason we're having all this social isolation stuff, is you want to like make it kind of go like a hump instead of a spike, and then healthcare can keep it like hopefully contained a bit and controlled until we get something like a vaccine or something like that. So yeah, the big deal is that like you want to make it go like this and not like this, because like the spike is where people die. So that's the deal. Stay away from big crowds of people. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. That's what you got to do. Yeah, the news is not doing a good job of like transmitting science information. So look to science communicators, like say on the Twitters. This is one of my favorites. Her name is Sarah McAnulty. She is a squid scientist, Sarah Mac Attack. But if you start following her, you'll soon find a whole bunch of other scientists that are doing work on this stuff, and epidemiologists, all kinds of stuff. And that's where you'll find real good information is from science communicators. So that's it. That's all right. Monthly virtual pin show. Interesting. Let me go to this thing right quick. Touch your face so much. So I learned not to touch my face when I was a waiter, because when you're waiting tables, like they would make us, like if they saw you touching your face on the floor, you're like, you'll wash your hands right now. Like you never want to touch stuff and then touch faces. That's never a good idea. Interesting. So this is the monthly virtual pin show. Huh. Well, look at all this stuff. Cool. Cool. Let's see. Progresses logarithmically like exponentially. I mean, it spreads fast and tapers off. Well, you hope so. I mean, the cases and stuff. And also, like, we're just finding out about how many cases there are. But the thing with pandemics is by the time you know it's there, it's, like, everywhere. So, don't touch your face. Wash your hands. Stay indoors. Flatten the curve. Oh, what's this? Oh, nice. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for finding that for me there, Cupcake Girl. Now I just got to figure out how to make this be on the stream right quick. Nope, that's not doing it. I need to bring over my capture. There. There we go. So that's what you want. That's what you want. Flattening the curve. Yeah. So what you want to do is avoid this as much as you can. And so this is why we have schools canceling, people working from home. If you keep the curve flat, you'll be better than if you didn't. That's the idea. How do I make that go away now? There, good. So yep, flatten the curve. That's the important bit. Yep, definitely wash your hands for a while. Also, that's why alcohol stuff works. So like your hand sanitizers and whatnot, bleach, very effective. Haven't left your house since Tuesday, so drop your kids off at school. Oh, except to take your disease vectors to meet other disease vectors and then like bring it home. Wearing rubber gloves. Yeah, there you go. Yep. but also like don't hoard gloves because people need gloves that are in healthcare professions, and it can be hard to get because people are hoarding them a bit. So, yeah, Country Mississippi's, sing a song. Hey, we have a scraggly dog here. Where's my chat? Hey, Scrag, what's up? Oh, and a fat cat. Katie. They're watching outside because a truck just went by, and they are interested in that truck. So, yep. Thanks. Flatten the curve. What else is on this page? Oh, nice. This is a zillion links. Good. Yeah. Oh, so here's the graph that is important for sure, and that's this one. We'll try to rate by age. Now, a lot of this is going to change because we don't know about all the cases yet, and so some of these might alter. But if you are somebody who is in like the older age ranges, or if you have like lung issues, like bad asthmas or those kinds of things, stay indoors. You get blood test. Well, that's good. Wore gloves to pump your gas last night. Nice. You pump gas? Who doesn't? I don't know if it works on the Apple Watch. Count 20 seconds. Oh, look at you. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, you can't pump gas in New Jersey, can you? Hand soap is completely sold out at Walmart. Crazy. A couple of boxes of gloves from months ago. Nice. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so be careful with your older friends and relatives. Really interesting. Yeah, here I don't think it's that bad, but I live kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so that probably helps. Pumps gas like, oh, that's right. He doesn't have to pump gas because he's got a magic technology car. Yeah. Here's screaming child Siroff. I hope it's one of yours. And that it's okay. That's also important. Okay. What's the sweet messenger bag? Oh, well, you should have asked earlier. Yeah. That sweet messenger bag is this one. This is the Tom Bin Maker's Bag. This is the Absolute Strap, which is the best strap around. But this is the Maker's Bag. Got a handle. This handle is the only thing I don't like about this bag, is the whole bag tilts forward. They should have put the handle like up here maybe or something, because when this is lashed down it would hold it better. But it's got this handle. It's got D-rings back here if you want to have like a keeper strap. Or I guess it's got like loops you can put D-rings on. Inside it has a lot of organization. So I've currently got my 15-inch MacBook Pro in there, and some paperwork from a meeting I was just in, and then I took everything else out. But the inside has stretchy bottle type pockets on the sides in there. It's got a big pocket in the middle. It's got little pockets on the sides. And there. Right in the teeth. And then, ow. And then on the inside here you have a whole bunch more little pockets and stuff. I'll do a review on this eventually. Oh, it's got another zippered pocket in the back also right here. This is a great bag, and I dig it, but it's the Tom Bin Maker's Bag. There's a smaller version called the Cafe Bag, but I like that one. For Scotland, Jackson. Oh, that's too bad. Too bad. Yeah, I do wonder if these people had soap. So we've got a lot of soap in our house because like every time Bath and Body Works has a sale, we go and get it. We get a bunch, so we stock up. And yeah, why do they not have soap in their house already? We've got a lot of soap. Like I would think other people would have soap. I don't know. Like hand sanitizer, I get. I don't have that much. We've got some, from various places, but because I usually carry it to school because I deal with students all the time. And I think it's like a combination of a lot of things, but there's an agreement on paid sick leave and food assistance. Interesting. Let's see if that pops up on my news. Oh, I don't know what the really interesting. Well, I'm glad there's something about that because that's rough. Oh yeah, Chew, you got a really cool bag. Yeah, you're not going to use it for trips for a while. That's true. So Brian just got a Cotopaxi Alpa. Did you go with the 30 or did you get the 28? What'd you get, Brian? Wife has a fancy soap problem, so we're stocked up and we smell great. Same. My wife has that same problem. It seems like our wives are on the same fancy soap kick. Fastest to work, keep running out of paper towels. Yeah. Oh, you work for Sprouts, huh? I think we have one of those in Greensboro. Interesting. Claire is a whole paycheck employee. So you got the 35. Went big, huh? Nice. Nice. It looks cool. It looks like a very cool bag. I dig your color combo. Are you cool with me showing your color combo on here? I think I can pull it up off of Slack. Oh, dang. Somebody on Slack got the nomadic bag. Awesome. I like it. Durham Distillery is giving away homemade hand sanitizer to local businesses. Oh, how about that? That's cool. It's perfect. Good. Yeah, that's a travel bag for sure. How do you guys clean the ink buildup in the body of VPs? I haven't had a whole bunch of that. Is that the bag you got excited when you saw some? Oh, no, it's not. Let me grab his Cotopaxi bag. If Slack has... Yeah, here it is. There it is. Yeah. So that's his Cotopaxi bag, which is... the Alpa is a really nice bag. It's got nice waist straps. They do these crazy color combinations. Did you get like a random one, or did you buy one specifically? But they have very nice straps, very comfortable, good padded back panel. You can put the straps behind it and like tuck all these in and just use it like a briefcase sort of situation. But the back is this like very cool material. It just feels really cool. It's like a rubberized nylon or something, I think. But the inside is basically like a suitcase essentially. And then somebody got the nomadic version 1. I've got one of these too, and I love it. So I'm glad about that. I'm glad somebody got one of those. But yeah, it's a good bag, and definitely worth having, I think. I took mine back, but yeah, Del Dia. Yep, those are very cool. You can actually get Cotopaxi to just send you a random one. Like they put it together out of scraps. There's very little waste in those factories, which are I don't know if factory is even the right. Oh man, I've just been fooling with this keychain and broke the link. Let's see. Yeah, scrap material. It's all crazy. Yeah, I dig it. Is yours a Del Dia, or is yours a regular one? But yeah, Cotopaxi makes really cool stuff, and that Alpa is awesome. The only problem, like the reason I took it back, and you can watch my review. I actually posted a review before I took it back. It's not rubberized. The regular one is rubberized and way heavier. Oh, yours isn't rubberized, huh? Oh, interesting. I see. Huh. Yeah, mine was rubberized, and it is heavier, but it's dope. Well, I don't have it anymore, but the one I bought, I took it back because I figured it wasn't going to work for me. May upgrade to a leather messenger bag once your current one bites it. Yeah, I've got a leather one from LL Bean hanging out around here somewhere, but it's too small for modern laptops, so I haven't used it in a long time. But I've been going with more like synthetic stuff, but you can probably just chuck your kids in that bag, right? 35 liters is a big old bag. For sure. Looks like there's going to be a blip for y'all. I just got a blip on my... I think it's like, YouTube is not currently receiving data. It's weird. But, yeah, so anyway, y'all know I got a bit of a bag problem. Also, I don't know if I ever showed this on stream. I bought this not too long ago, too. Which, actually, I don't even know what this is called. This is a Topo Designs bag. I got it from my bud Ed Jelly, who just kind of wasn't using it anymore. But the colors on this are bold and awesome. I love the interiors, bright yellow and black. This thing is really good. It's just kind of hard to find because I don't know what the name of it is, and they don't sell it on their main site. They like sell it through other retailers or some weird thing. But I've been loving this bag. It is definitely cool. Let's see. Something in the bag of holding. Nice. You probably fit your kindergartner in there. Yeah, I bet you could. I bet you could. So, he's got a Topo bag. What'd you get, Boop? Still going on? Yeah, I just haven't stopped. Audrey's working out, so we can't eat anyway. I am hungry. I haven't eaten anything today, but this is Topo Designs. In case you're not familiar with Topo, they make some really interesting bags. I'm not a huge fan of. I want this actually, but I think it might be a little bit of a pain to use because of the clips. But they make really nice bags and stuff like that. Really kind of bold color combinations. This travel bag, this travel roller looks pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I like that hard back. The backpack straps are actually on the front, so you have the hard back behind you, which is kind of neat. But I like them. Oh, the global briefcase. Yeah, how do you like it? The packable backpack, super lightweight day pack, rolls up pretty small. Yeah, I saw that at the store. I just didn't get one. Kind of meant to, but I didn't do it. So, global briefcase. Let me show folks what this is. Briefcases. Yeah, I'm a little tempted by the global briefcase too. Did you get the premium or the regular? 'Cause they both look cool. Here's the. Let's see. Yeah, that looks dope. So it's a briefcase, but it's also kind of adventure-y. It's like an adventure briefcase. Like, look at these chunky zippers and stuff. I think it's pretty darn cool. Comes in a bunch of different color combinations, of course, including like black, gray. But I mean, if you're gonna get one, you know, this olive is actually kind of emblematic for them. But I think this ripstop is real cool too. Anyway, I'm a fan. Not the 3-day. Is that what I was showing? I don't think so. Oh, in navy. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough to figure out a new bag situation. Yeah, no, the 3-day is a bigger one for sure. But figuring out what to do with your new bag is kind of tough. Regular navy with navy has a depth to the color. Yeah. Chunky zippers, chunky zippers. Yep. Indeed. So. All right. That's been bag talk here on Ink Dependence. So. All right. Let's do a last call sort of situation because I've got actually a bunch of papers I need to grade. So school is suspended-ish, but only have to be online, so that's more work. But like a lot of the Topo briefcase designs, can't really abide a sling without a flap. I get it. I've got the rickshaw one over here. It's peeking out right there, and I like it a lot. But the flaps are a good thing to have, for sure. Makes it easier to get into, makes it more water resistant, that kind of stuff. Retiring at the end of the school year, one of the downsides, you won't need a work bag? You'll find other reasons to have one. A bag to replace my Peak Design backpack. Oh, you sold that one off, huh? See you later, Oscar. Take care. Take care. I thought you were gonna get one of the zips or something like that from Peak Design. Oh man, just mix a newly opened bottle with some box wine. Oh, you mean different glasses? Oh, that's good. I thought for some reason I thought you meant you would like put them together in the same glass. Yeah, I actually drank my last beer. I have a bunch of beer in the fridge, but I don't really want it. So, oh, don't forget to answer Alex's question regarding ink at the base of a vanishing point. I can't answer it because I've never had that problem, so I don't know what to tell you about that. I would think you could rinse it out, or at worst case scenario, use one of those ultrasonics. But I don't know. If Jessie's still in the house, she'd probably be better at answering that. I actually don't know. I've never had a bunch of ink in there, so I don't know. School as well as your husband is also suspended-ish due to influenza B. Already been home all week. So much grading for a break. Woof, yeah. Well, that's what spring breaks are for. Single overnight stay, yeah. I'd say get a zip, man. Get that zip. It looks dope. Choose a vintner. That's right. Using the same backpack for a few years now because it's the only one you've found that can stand to your usage. All the other ones end up falling apart. That sucks. Pepe Plume, red beans and rice. Oh yeah, I really like red beans and rice. It's a really good one. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad that review helped out. And if you want to tell Pepe Plume that you saw it from my review, that's also very helpful, Rosemary. Anytime that you like see a review on something from anybody and you go to a vendor and buy some stuff, let them know that you saw that review in a place because it's real helpful to them to know like where people are coming from, and help to us because like people don't think we're worthless. So she need to clean out. Yeah, so I don't, but Alex has a vanishing point. She's got like she wants to clean. I think if I understand it's like this end of the pen because like she's gonna like ink build up from going like this a bunch of times, I guess. So do you have a trick for cleaning out the end of a VP? Because I haven't done it, but you do a lot more repair and that sort of thing than I do. Good luck, Bill, and stay safe. Oh, I've actually got some ink in there now, too, now that I'm looking at it. I like the Tom Benz. I like Tom Benz, too. I mean, I've only got two. I got a Cynic, and I have that Maker bag, and I really like both of them. They're both excellent. So, can't go wrong. Yeah, I don't know, because you can't really put... Like, usually I just use a paper towel, but I don't know. Where is Uganda? That's Google, man. Hit the Googles. Just run water through it? Yeah, stuck it in an ultrasonic without a cardiac converter. Ink just kept flowing out of the tip and the nib sets were retracted. Yeah. I've never really cleaned it out. Eat vegetable. So I'm gonna squash this guy, that'd be cool. Use a syringe and rinse out the tip. Yeah, that could be do it. Yeah, you want to let it dry out for sure. I just let it like sit it like this way down on a paper towel or in a glass or something with a paper towel in it. Thanks, Laura. Doing the Lord's work. Yeah, I should do it. Which nib unit's off and really contributes to it, I don't know. It'd be fine. Just take out the cartridge or converter and it'd be fine. It's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna hurt it. Having the organizers? I don't have an organizer for my Maker's bag. I just have regular old thing. Yeah. Yeah, just the bag. Use syringe and rinse out the tip. Yeah, that might be a good way to do it too. I've never done it. I might have to. But, you know. Yeah, hasn't been a problem. I don't know how the Curiosity is going to work out either. I mean, I haven't really had one in my hands for more than a few minutes. Figboot just did a review on one. If you want us to go see his review, I haven't watched it yet. I've been too busy, but yeah, it's there. The thing I've been fooling with, I probably just ought to show it off. It's a Nuka-Cola cap keychain, keyring thing, which I am definitely going to be sporting. It's got like, I think it's made of nail polish or some weird thing. I don't really know. Audrey got these, but I wanted that Nuka-Cola, so. No, sell well enough as in several polarizing parts. That's what I hear. I will say that I wrote with one a little bit, and it seemed good. I didn't have any problem with that little nub on the bottom. I didn't have any problem with the clip. It all seemed fine to me, so I think it'll be all right. It's got a bunch of blunt syringes and ultrasonic cleaner and other cleaning supplies. Makes your life so much easier. Yeah, yeah. The knock is too long. It's weird. You have to reposition your hands. Oh. I got big old hands. I didn't have any problem with it, but I get it. Nice, but not as good as a VP. Yeah, Booyah Fallout indeed. I had a buddy who worked on that, and so like, I gotta send him a picture of this to let him know I'm repping his brand. Yeah, he worked on Fallout 4, so that's fun. Taking off, Alex. Good seeing you, man. You decide if you want a CI and a VP nav and a medium or a fine. Yeah, sure, go for it if you like CIs. Going remote next week. Whoop. We should sell Decimos in the same matte black color as the VP. Matte black Decimo would be hot. Maybe they will eventually, but Capless LS is cool. Not. Oh, I didn't get to see the Capless LS, and I'm jealous about that. I'm interested. I want to see what that's like. The Capless LS does look cool. It's got the like clicks and then rotates. Seems neat. Could you click it without repositioning, Sandra? Because that's what Jim was talking about. Because the knock is crazy long. Should you decimal mass black? Everybody wants that. Or any of the standard VP colors. Find the VP too heavy and thick despite your huge hands. Like thinner pins, those colors don't appeal to you. Yeah, I get it. The bluish one is pretty cool, but I get it. Yeah, they need to do more Decimo colors. Hey, Michael. You caught me right as I was about to sign off. Just about to. Just about. I'm actually going to go find a place to get some breadsticks because we have frozen pizzas tonight, but I was going to get some breadsticks. Might brave a Walmart. See how that goes. See if there's anything left. But buy all the frozen pizzas. Just like buy them out. Yeah. You clicked then wrote. Nice. I don't like the looks of the LS very much. Might grow on you. I like it because it's a little bit weird. I don't think it's that outlandish, but I like a weird looking pen. Just reposition to get my writing grip, and then again the bottom. Oh, huh. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's going to be... I mean, I think they were trying to skip the clip being problem because the clip is a problem for a lot of people in the vanishing point. And the Curados, it's not, but then you got this like nub on the bottom where this finger goes. I think it's going to be... I don't know if you can make one of these pens that isn't polarizing. Maybe the twist. Like, you just got to get the twisty one and not the clicky one. Does the FC Model 66 fit their new 6-pin case? I don't think it will. You'd have to, I think you should ask their CS. I actually don't have the 66, so I can't tell. There's a fist fight at the Costco? Yikes. Your wife's going to go to Walmart at like 9 p.m.? Nice. You're no longer curious about the pen. I mean, I'll get it, but I'll get it because I'm... Oh, it doesn't? Okay, there you go. I didn't think it did. I think it's just a little bit too long. I mean, I'll get it because I'll do a review on it or whatever, but like, would I buy one otherwise? I would wait and see. She's gonna go to Wegmans. She's still there. Yeah. Whole Foods is crazy today. Oof. I bet. All right, kids. 6:30. It's time to sign off. I won't be going to work this next week or for a while, so hopefully I'll have some extra time to stream. Maybe I'll hit the Twitch, that sort of thing. Twitch.tv/InkDependenceMike. I'm not sure what I'll do over there. Maybe I'll play some games. But also, which Costco? Yeah. Claire's also in the San Fran area, largely speaking. So, yeah, Walmart at 3 a.m. I used to do that all the time. Not Walmart, but like Kroger at 3 a.m. when I was in grad school. That was typical. Anyway, be safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. And stay away from big crowds of people if you can. And I will, I'll see y'all later. Stay healthy. Yeah, stay healthy, everybody. And hope you're all well. Hope your families are well. Everybody send Louisa some love out in Italy. Our friends in Japan. And, yeah. Think about what you put out in the world. Make it a better place. That's Jeff Kanata's line, and I will steal it unapologetically. All right. That's it. I'm out. I'll see y'all later. Bye, folks.